Hello and welcome to Gamegasm, where today we're reviewing Bayonetta 2. Brendan, you've got this very nice edition.
I do. Limited to 15,300 in the whole world. You didn't get one, did you?
No.
Anyway, we're going to unbox this really quickly before we get into the review, because it's a beautiful box. Lots of lovely artwork on it and cardboard. So we'll just slide all this out here. And you get this lovely card book, which is like actually in the game as well. So just quickly open this up, and we get lovely art book featuring lots of monsters that you will be encountering on your adventures, and then you get the original Bayonetta, lovely, and also Bayonetta 2. Just get that out there. Nice little set. It's actually cheaper to buy this set than it is to buy both downloadable versions of the game. So if you can get your hands on one of these, which, well, you have to go eBay now, I think.
Yeah.
And they are a lot more expensive than they were.
Double the price now. Yeah, you won't get it for anything under £100 now.
No, not unless you're really lucky, but we managed to get one, so very chuffed with that. Anyway, without further ado, let's get straight into the review of Bayonetta 2.
Yes. Bayonetta 2. Wow, it's been quite a wait for this title, and it really doesn't disappoint. If you played the original Bayonetta, then you know what's in store. Third person hack and flash 'em up?
Yes, let's address the elephant in the room and mention that Bayonetta has had some bad press for her sexiness. Of course it has. You can't have a sexy, powerful female lead these days without someone playing the sexist card. But in the first 10 seconds of the first cutscene, there are some intrusive camera angles, let's say.
Bayonetta is a powerful woman, and the game's done a good job of retaining her powerful stature despite the odd boob or crotch shot. The way she towers above the male cast, the way she speaks to them constantly reminds you that even though she's hot as hell and very comfortable with herself, she's a strong female character that doesn't take crap from anyone.
Do I really have to tell everyone how you grabbed onto my leg sobbing like a schoolboy?
Right, onto the gameplay. Its fast pace and frantic action is stronger than ever before. There's ridiculous gun battles and glorious fighting moves. Bayonetta doesn't waste any time dropping you right into the action.
It may seem difficult to follow what's going on at first, but it's much easier when you're playing rather than watching, I assure you. The combat is slick combos and dodging. When the enemies are about to strike, they shine a bright light, which is noticeable amongst the hectic action. With a well-timed button press, you dodge the attack and enter Witch Time. Witch Time slows everything down but you, allowing you to deliver a blow to your foe.
Really? Even this review is being over-sexualised?
I can't help it. I'm trying my best. Best.
After building up your magic energy meter, you can unleash some brutal combos. You can also perform torture moves, where Bayonetta summons treadmills of doom and other nasty traps. These are impressive and add even more to the game's insane style.
The boss battles come thick and fast too and are beautifully crafted. Once you've punished a big boss enough, you can end it with a climax.
Climax?
Yes, the climax is Bayonetta's most ultimate move, where she uses her hair to form a portal, summoning this huge demon to finish off the bosses with crushing power moves.
Is she getting naked?
Yeah, her clothes are actually her hair.
Okay, I give up. I'm just going to accept that this game is totally sexy. If this were not a fantasy game and an attempt at portraying a real-world situation, it would be completely bonkers and unacceptable. But Bayonetta just pulls it off with style, and it doesn't feel out of place.
I certainly don't mind a bit of sexiness.
Well, that's obvious.
That ass dough.
Killing enemies award you with halos. Look a lot like Sonic rings, don't they? Anyway, you can spend these rings at the Gates of Hell, which is a shop ran by Rodan. He stocks weapons, item upgrades, accessories, sugar-free lollipops, and basically everything you could need to take on the underworld.
When you purchase a new weapon there, you can customise Bayonetta's weapons, put blades in her hands and guns on her shoes, or put blades on her shoes and guns in her hands, or just totally blade it up. There are tons more options and possibilities, and you can get new costumes for her too.
Slain enemies will also drop the odd ingredient item too. These items can be brewed together in a small mini-game to create different lollipops that each have different helpful properties, like healing, etc. Collecting halos and upgrading Bayonetta as you go is the main focus of the game, aside from its ludicrous story, which sees Bayonetta fighting her way to hell to rescue her friend's soul and bring her back.
The game is broken up into several chapters, and within each chapter are secrets to find, challenges to accept, and medals to be won. Points and ranking play a large part. There's nothing like totally bossing a room and getting a pure platinum medal. I felt like I was being thorough too, but at the end of each chapter it was always evident that I was missing a few medals entirely. This just adds to Bayonetta's replay value.
There are a couple of different ways to control Bayonetta. There's an auto mode which sees you pressing one button and you do a cool combo, or normal mode where you have to input the button commands yourself, which is the way most seasoned gamers will play. New to this though, and unique to the gamepad, is the ability to control the game with touch and swipe controls. We had a brief trial of this, but sorry, the button is still king of game controls and nothing has beaten it yet.
All in all, Bayonetta is easily the best game I've played this year. It's a game that doesn't feel like its sole purpose was to make money. It's not riddled with weak gameplay, glitches that promise to be fixed at some point, and it doesn't have one small map that you aimlessly wander around and fight the same enemies over and over, wasting hours in an open world. Destiny, looking at you.
That was quick. Did you get everything?
This is a fine polished game with great design, superb characters and incredible artwork to make your HD telly pop with colour and action. Bayonetta 2 deserves a massive sexy 10 from the Gamegasm team, purely for its high level of quality and the fact it's a finished product that works. It feels and plays like the blockbusters of when gaming was at its height, and now Bayonetta has stormed back onto the scene and only on Nintendo. Bravo Nintendo, bravo.
So that was the incredible Bayonetta 2, which has got amazing review scores across the board, and we're no different, really.
No, absolutely loved it. Is it? You're a girl. Did it offend you in any way?
Not really. It's kind of turned me on, to be honest with you.
And on that bombshell, see you later, folks.